All right, well, you know what they say. When one door closes, another one opens. Yeah, no, that's funny. Okay, all the animals are coming running. They think I'm gonna feed them. One door closes, another one opens. Careful! You're gonna stop. Oh my goodness. Dixie, you gotta be more careful, baby. Little peeps, fly. Just fly. Have you guys ever heard that expression? When one door closes, another one opens? Well, that has never been more true in a literal sense as what is going on right now with my new fencing project. This morning I was going to explain to you what I've done here. I remember when I was telling my dad about my plans for the new pasture, and how he was curious which animals I was going to put over and which one I was going to leave here. And that really was a concern of my dad's, and I understand why, because, you know, animals get used to their environment, and even though they were only going to be across literally they were only going to be across a driveway, there was a lot to consider. Their shelter, watering, water source, where I was going to feed them, how they were going to, the afternoon and morning feeding routines. And so a lot of things were on my mind during the time that I was rebuilding this fence and, you know, doing it up right. So much so that I had a chance to think about the possibilities of having a system where the animals could actually come over here to visit by day, but by night work themselves right back to where they have, you know, spent the last several months with the pond, the shade trees, of course, around the back where I feed them, the barn, etc. So guys, what I've done is quite ingenious. So if you'll give me a second to explain, guys, this is my driveway. This is my driveway, and I've had to install a double gate. So there's a gate here on this end, and if you were to look all the way down the driveway, it's kind of hard to see but there's a second gate installed over there. As of now, both gates are closed. So since these gates are both closed, the animals, I cut a pathway here through the fence. So the animals from the littlest pasture, have a chance to come and go through my little gateway and go into the new pasture. And they can spend as much time as they want to over here grazing and whatnot, and whenever they're ready, they can come right back across. Little peeps, don't you go too far. I tell you what, these geese really have a way of messing up my videos. Okay, so, where was I? So as of right, oh no, Ringo! Ringo has already got out of the new pasture. Hey, Peggy Pig. Ringo! Now, folks, I did not do any fencing along this side. This was already fence that my dad had put up and has had up for a while. And Ringo has already gotten out, and he's over here with my dad's goats. How did you get over there? How did you get over there? I don't see. Now, folks, I did not do any fencing along this way. This fence has just been kind of stuck up there for a while. And somehow, Ringo, stop doing that with Big Boy. He's going to beat the heck out of Ringo. Guys, Ringo's been neutered. He's been fixed. So there is no reason why Ringo should even be over there messing around with Big Boy and his girls. Except for the fact he's just trying to be a jerk and show off a little bit. Ringo, son, how did you get in there? I need to figure out how he got over there so I can, oh my goodness. Shirley? Shirley. Well, I think it's pretty obvious how Ringo got over there. This gate needs a couple of posts in the ground. Okay, let me get here. Folks, let's get back to this video. I'll deal with the little goats, Ringo and Shirley Bird a little bit later. So this is a lot of good grassland that needs to have animals on it. It really does. Oh no. Maggie, you're gonna get in all kinds of trouble. Maggie, come here. I didn't realize she could come in here with me. Come on, Maggie. Stay close to Daddy. Ernie, let us have passage. Allow us passage. Maggie, come on, baby. Come on, Maggie. No, Annie, no. Go, Maggie. Get out of here, Maggie. Silly. Thank you, Annie. Annie showing some mercy. Why are all you guys coming over here? Where are the geese going? Okay, so in case anyone is worried about the geese leaving, they can't go too far because on the far end of the driveway is the other gate that's closed. So you're saying, Lester, you have 2 gates? Why? How in the heck would anyone want to stop and open 2 gates when they want to leave and go anywhere? Well, that's the beauty of all of this. I don't even go anywhere. Once I'm home, or once I'm gone, and I have no qualms at all about stopping and opening and closing a gate if it's going to allow the animals passage from their pasture into this other one over here. Ringo! He's going to whip my little goats behind, and I hate that. I don't want to see them fighting. Folks, I'm going to have to stop this video for a minute and go take care of Ringo, and then I'll continue. I don't even know what the point of the video was anymore. I was going to tell you about the new fencing and how the animals make their way from this pasture into this pasture. The driveway, even though it's not quote-unquote pasture, the animals do have a way to walk up and down it. There's not really a reason to. There's not really much there. Well, there's no grass growing here, even though little Peeps has found something to nibble on. It's just crushed concrete, but it leads to nowhere. It leads down, and my driveway leads to another fence way over there. So if the animals do get down that far, it doesn't matter. They got to turn around and come right back. They don't realize that yet. They look like they're about to go off hitchhiking someplace, like they're all leaving me. Ernie, don't do it. Ernie's curious though. He hasn't had a chance to explore over there yet. Today is the first full day that they have had access to this pasture. Shirley, leave them alone, baby. So what my plan is to come out every morning. Let me back up a little bit. You know what? I just can't. I am a wreck. I have Ringo over there fighting with Big Boy. I have Shirley ramming the fence for no reason. And I want to tell y'all something kind of exciting. Let me get these goats over first. Just give me a second, folks. Oh, man. Just give me a second or so. Don't scream and holler my name for help if you got yourself over there. I need to know how you got over there. That's the whole even the girls don't want you over there. I need to figure out how they got over there. I can go get me a leash and walk him back, and I will do that. But if I'm going, Shirley, baby girl. I don't know if she's trying to impress that buck, and Ringo is jealous about that. Okay, let me figure out how I'm going to get over there. All right, what's that thing they say? If something can go wrong, it always will. That's kind of how I feel this morning. Okay, I got Ringo back, and he's fine now. Not sure why Shirley's walking the fence line, so interested. But what I've done is I've used my good fencing, that good wire, those corral boards, the heavy duty 4x4 post in concrete, and I have wrapped the driveway across the front, down the side, along the back, all the way to Kim's chicken coop over here. Stephanie, my sister-in-law Stephanie, has her fence that runs down along through here. Since her goats are visiting, I went ahead and just opened that gate, which allows all of the babies here to have access to not only this large pasture, but Stephanie's acre of pasture over there as well. They also have access to going to Stephanie's little lean-to, which is kind of a shelter for rain and cold. They have a heat lamp in there. There's also a water supply, a water source where they keep water filled in a big watering trough. Now, what I was trying to say earlier, and I was just interrupted so many times, is that the animals will not stay here overnight. They won't. Whenever I'm ready for all the babies to come home, I believe for the most part, most animals will come home at night on their own, especially around dinner time. When I get home from work, I feed up every afternoon around 6 or so, 6 in the afternoon. And so what I believe is, when I come home from work and all the animals come over to eat, I will still feed them by the barn, where I always have. Once they've all come back over, then I will simply open my gate here. And by opening my gate, actually closes them inside their pasture. Y'all get that? By opening this gate, in essence, closes them inside their pastures where they'll spend the night. Yeah, when one door closes, another one opens.